Meowdy Earthlings, welcome back to another video. How have you guys been? I know it's been not even that long, and yeah, I am posting more, and I'm happy to. I have a lot of fun doing this, and I missed doing it all the time, so here I am. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. Welcome to this video. I hope you enjoy it. If you've been a subscriber of mine, thank you for continuously supporting me. And my new subscribers, hello, how have you been? Hope you're well. Thank you for joining our little family that we've made here. But yeah, I don't really have any other announcements, so I'm just gonna go ahead and show you and talk about what the reading is today. And the reading is about like your next partner, your next relationship. So yeah, before we get into it, I want to remind everyone if you want a personal reading from me, the link to my Etsy shop is down in the description. And yeah, hopefully you enjoy this reading, and I'll show you guys the piles. Alright, you guys, so these are your piles for today. You guys have 5. Please remember that this is a general reading, so there are multiple energies going per pile. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And if you guys don't resonate with any of the messages going on in here, then I hope you find the right reader, and I hope you find the right messages that are for you. And with that, if you need a little bit more time, you can go ahead and pause the video now, but I'm going to go ahead and get started. Hi, pile 1, if you chose this pile, or the fish, this is your partner and your relationship with them. So let's go over the spirit animal. This is the fish, meaning, so this is the element of water. This person could be a water sign or just has a lot in them. Usually this one kind of reminds me of Pisces because they are a fish, so you could be dating a Pisces. But this is like someone who's actually very emotionally restless. The fish spirit needs clear intentions in order to be like really focused. So it's either this is like it might be an issue for them, or this is how they've always been, but it seems to me that the person you are supposed to be with be with next is someone who might overthink a lot. So this person needs to be grounded a bit more emotionally. They could be overthinkers and, you know, kind of create illusions for themselves. The red here represents the root chakra, so there could be a lot of fears with this person, a lot of stability that is needed emotionally, and that's kind of what it talks about in the book. So I'm not trying to like, you know, drag your person right now, but this you know, on the other side of this, they are, you know, they could be very emotionally understanding. You know, they could be very comforting when it comes to you, because maybe both of you have this understanding about like being emotional and kind of being restless and letting your mind create like illusions, like I was saying. So you guys could possibly bond over that, or your person just has one of these personality traits in them. Like this is a personality trait within them. More about your person: you have companion, you have loyalty, tenacious, and unselfishness. Alright. You also have gossip, but in the shadow attribute, thrives on the power of passing on private or secret information, betraying confidences. And lastly, you have vampire, makes you aware that someone or something is draining your life force. So more about this person, what I'm getting at is that you guys, this person is really loyal and they stay away from drama. As much as the gossip card is here, they're so loyal to the point that they will take themselves away from the gossip or people that talk about others. That's not their thing, and they stay away from that. It doesn't make sense to me that you know, I was saying they're emotionally understanding, right? And you have companion here and vampire, meaning like staying away or keeping yourself away from negative people. So this is a negative trait, a shadow attribute. Maybe sometimes they could be sucked into this by accident. Otherwise, I feel for a lot of you that this person does not do that whatsoever. They're very honest, they're very transparent, and they're very, very loyal. And they wouldn't talk about you or talk about your guys' relationship outside of it. Maybe they will ask a little bit about like, you know, for advice and stuff, but not necessarily like talk crap about anybody, you or anybody, you know. So I do get that this person could be very, very honest and stays away from a lot of drama. And that's really awesome. So you also have the Hermit, Six of Swords, the Fool, the Eight of Coins, the Ten of Coins, calling in your soulmate. Okay, let me put this up here. You also have New Love, Retreat, Teaching, and Self-Doubt. Okay, so the self-doubt is here, matches with the Fish, so that could be an issue within your guys' relationship. I'm also getting this person is definitely a hermit, with the vampire and the hermit being here. I do feel like this relationship could teach you a lot, because the person that you're dealing with could be very, very spiritual. With the hermit here, they know how to think, you know, they know how to think for themselves, and so they know how to kind of find the light within them and heal, and they also retreat. So that indicates a lot that you guys could have been separated. This could have been an ex. Considering the fact the Six of Swords here means that there's a delay and moving forward or moving on, and then all of a sudden there will be, with the Fool being here, there's going to be a lot of work that is done, or maybe someone is going to move on. Maybe you have moved on from this person, with the Fool being here, and then working on yourselves, and you've kind of were hurt, or were hurt by this person. So I get for that you might know them and you might restart with them, because there's this indication that someone tried to move forward or move on and work on themselves, work on their career, and all of a sudden, like, there was this sudden ending, and maybe you've been waiting for this person for quite some time, pile number one, and you never thought they would be coming back, but here they are, because the retreat is here. They definitely disconnected from you before, and now they could be away from you, calling you in, or you're calling them in, vice versa, and then you guys both want this new kind of relationship. What I'm getting with teaching is that your person could be some sort of teacher, because the Hermit can become some sort of teacher, since they are so incredibly wise. But there was definitely this retreat. This person has retreated from you, and I do feel that their doubt and their insecurities got to them, which made your guys' journey come to a delay. Like, it never went, it never moved forward. But I feel like on your end, you became the Fool. You wanted to move forward and move on, trying to see the positives and not looking at your past. So I do get, all of a sudden, there could have been a realization or a betrayal. There could have been a betrayal. That's why there's this new love here. Because the Ten of Swords is an ending. So I do get that this person you might know, and you've already tried to get over them. But more information on this, it says, take care, enemies are working against you. And there's gossip, huh? So the person that you're dealing with, there could have been people that got in between you guys that made a delay or became an obstacle. But I do get that maybe that was the teaching moment, you know? Maybe you guys weren't talking to one another, considering the fact that this person is such a hermit, and I said that maybe you guys have your similarities. This could be a teaching moment in speaking out, you know, and talking about how you're really feeling so that no one can get in the way of what you guys actually have. I'm also getting that there's a career involved here. Someone was definitely working on that, and maybe that's why they've retreated. I'm also getting that someone here is an older woman or someone who is just wiser. Doesn't have to be a woman. It could just be someone in the relationship is older than the other. I'm also getting that there's fear, worries, and tense situations. So there's doubt, and there's worries, there's betrayal. So there's a lot of I feel like this one has a lot of drama. And this person retreated from it. You guys could have got into some sort of argument, and maybe you or them could have focused on their career, but it left everyone fearful and worrisome, or there was fear, worry, and a tense situation a while back. But there is happiness here. I do feel that you guys make each other happy with the Fool being here. And the thing about the Ten of Swords too is that, you know, you could see things clearly, and in the regular tarot deck, it actually has a sun rise after this person was just betrayed. So there could be happiness on the horizon as well. You also have someone you know is undependable and insincere. So there's definitely a person involved here that was very insincere. And there was gossip being said to you or to them, and it wasn't true. You also have a fair man involved here. So someone can have light features, blonde hair, light skin. I'm also getting that this is a spiritual development. Yes, I was talking about teaching. This is a very teaching kind of moment. You guys coming together. Maybe things had to happen the way that they did because it was supposed to teach you something. And it says the most difficult part of your relationship or situation is over. So I do get that this was the past, this betrayal, or the fact that you guys couldn't move on, or the gossip. But yeah, I do get that maybe things are going to turn out better from now on. It says pay attention to your finances. So someone is definitely paying attention to their bag and their career right now. And it says keep your life in balance. So I do get that this person, or even you, but this person could definitely be trying to keep their life in balance, and that's why they became this vampire, hermit, retreating person, because that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to rebalance your life when you go and take a time out. And it says doing something risky and taking a chance. So I feel like someone wanted to do something risky and take a chance with the Fool being here, that's having enthusiasm and really jumping the gun. But yeah, maybe you guys possibly came into this relationship too quickly and then it fizzled out. But it seems to me that in December things could turn out for the better. And yeah, but this is collective, so I don't like giving people the same time. It's going to be different for everyone, but December or the winter time, things can happen for pile number ones, and you guys can talk about it. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for your pile ones. Thank you so much for joining me on this reading. If you would like to comment down below and talk about your situation, maybe you want to talk about who you think it is, I would love to hear it. And if you give this video a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel, I appreciate it so much for the support. And even if you didn't, thank you so much for still watching my video. I appreciate it so much. And to everyone who's watching, thanks for choosing me to be your reader. Don't forget to follow my socials, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. Hi, Pile 2s. If you chose this pile or the golden egg, then this is your next partner and relationship. So the first card, of course, is the golden egg, and this talks about the heart chakra. It's blocked by grief. So it's either that your person that you're dealing with now has trouble processing emotion or listening to their heart, or they already do that. The golden egg is basically about needing quiet time, basically being a hermit and finding your inner voice, your inner desires, getting connected in that end, and really connecting with your heart chakra, connecting with your emotions, and grieving if there was any grief to begin with. So it's basically processing certain past traumas or emotions in order to really clear out the sky with, like, pretend there's like a sky and there's a lot of clouds, right? And it's basically clearing out all the clouds in order for you to see the sun. And that's exactly what the golden egg represents. It's basically finding out your truth and who, what it is that you really want. So yeah, remember, this could be either go both ways. They either need help in that, like in that space in their life, or they are this kind of person. So a little bit more about your person. You have networker, enhances unity through the sharing of information, engenders social awareness and empathy. Midas and miser, entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything to gold, delight in sharing life's riches. Wow, and there's the word gold once again. You also have goddess in reverse, though, exploitation of the female nature and form. Okay, so even though that sounds kind of bad, it's not at all bad, actually. The golden egg, I was saying that it's there to find your truth, right? But when you don't have connection or a strong understanding of who you are and what you want, your desires, you tend to neglect yourself. It could be that this person, you could be a male and you got this pile, and this female kind of uses their looks or their body instead of realizing knowing their true, not showing them their true selves. Oh, and I'm sorry, this doesn't have to be a woman. This could be anybody. They could be exploiting their inner goddess. Sorry, have to keep it inclusive. But yeah, so this person that you're dealing with has trouble possibly knowing their true selves, seeing that they are this goddess. With the networker here, they could be very popular, very, very social people, and they have a lot of shmoney. I will say that. They're really methodical, and that explains a lot because you have to listen to your heart in order to achieve a lot of things like that, right? And the fact that this has to do with the heart chakra and having empathy and compassion for yourself and others, unconditional love, that's also about what a networker does. They kind of, it says, engenders social awareness and empathy. So they spread awareness, they spread that empathy but they are also really, really good at, creating things that would get them a lot of, of, of riches, basically. They could be a business person or business person, and or a person that just started, that works in like some sort of office or something like that. But yeah, I feel like they have this lack of realization about who they really are. So let's get a little bit more about how your relationship would be with them. You have the Eight of Swords in reversed, the Two of Coins, the Emperor, the Ace of Swords, the King of Wands, past life relationship, religious factors, free yourself, bodywork, and trust. Okay. So it's super self-explanatory why the Emperor is here, because that is the Midas and Miser. Someone who conquers a lot of things. They're able to maneuver and get a lot of stuff that they want or things that they need. They're conquerors, and that's all the kings wrapped up in one. But I feel like the most prominent king here, because it came out, is the King of Wands. So this is someone who is very business savvy, someone who's very creative. They could be some sort of inventor for some of you guys. They have a lot of creative ideas, and because of their blockage, if they do or don't, if they do have this blockage with the golden egg, then they're blocking themselves from seeing or getting these wonderful ideas. I feel that this person that you're dealing with they try to get out of their heads, with the Eight of Swords being here. That's getting out of these swords and moving away from it. The Two of Coins talks about juggling and a need for organization. So I guess that could come in with the networker here, because there's a lot of letters, a lot of mail, and this has to do with kind of juggling things. I do get that this relationship is going to be honest and trustworthy, because the Ace of Swords is here and the card of trust is here as well. With bodywork, it says your life purpose involves body work such as massage therapist, energy healing, physical therapy, or exercise training. So your person could also have their own business or work in any of those things that I've just said. They could also have tattoos or have interest in that. I feel like your person is very dominating. They have a very dominant, independent personality. And you could have this could have been your ex, or this is a person from your past life. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, you might not know this person, because with the religious factors here, it seems to me that this is going to be a person that comes into your life that you've never really met. And it came to you in like, in a spiritual, cosmic way, like, the universe. And it's really interesting too. Your person is the type of person to like kind of free themselves, and that's exactly what the golden egg was talking about, like not being trapped in these things and still have the ability to keep going. I do feel that your person is going to be very charming and very fun, and I feel like you're going to be having a lot of adventures with this person. I do think that you guys are going to have a lot of honest conversations, but I also think that with the honesty here, sometimes you guys could hurt one another, or you see this blade could kind of cut, and this emperor here has like this sword in a rock. So yeah, this person, you guys could have a very passionate relationship, and I feel like you guys are the type of couple that will, talk to one another a lot, considering how many swords I'm seeing. For somewhat, I feel that for some of you guys, one of your issues might be the fact that this person could be juggling too much with their business and then with you. But yeah, I do feel like this person does get, they have a lot of responsibility, and however, though, if you feel like you can't handle the fact that they're always gone, because of working, and you might not trust him, you have a lot of trust here. You have a lot of honesty, and I don't really see that happening, and I am reading reversals, so yeah, I'm not really seeing that. This is a fairly honest person, and the golden egg, like I said, talks about that honesty. It's not just honesty about others, it's honesty with the self. And because it seems to me that they work, or they are honest with themselves, they'll be honest with you. They don't really have anything to hide, because the emperor takes things head on. But yeah, more on this. It's a spiritual love, so this is definitely a divinely guided relationship. This is also a secret admirer of yours. Oh, flower in the vase. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Yeah, this is someone that has possibly been watching you. Maybe you guys for some of you guys could know each other, or you guys know each other from a distance, like, you pass by someone's Instagram and all of a sudden you start following them. You're like, oh my gosh, this person's so cute. Like, you know what I mean? Like, acquainted, but not so much. Like, you don't know them as much. But I definitely think that you have been eyeing a person already and admiring them, or they have been doing this to you, or vice versa at the same time. They could be a Virgo or a Libra, or something happened specifically in September, or you met this person already in September, and like I said, you might not know them that well yet. It seems to me that you guys haven't really... Okay. If this is your ex, I am getting that this has been an issue where they focused on their work a lot more, and you guys can reconcile considering the past life, spiritual love, religious factors involved in your guys' situation. Interestingly enough, too, trust is about, free falling and letting things go and letting the universe take the wheel, It says someone new is entering your life, so this could definitely be a new person. This, for a lot of you, though, this is just a person that you possibly just never started a relationship with yet, Otherwise, this is a completely new person you've never even met. It says temptation will test you. So I was telling you that there was this exploitation of the female nature form. So sexual matters could be something that might be brought up a lot, because the King of Wands is here and the Emperor is ruled by Mars. So they could be a very sexual person, and they might try to show their emotions in that sense, because the Emperor is not so expressive. So be careful that you're not being tempted to do that, and, you know, you guys aren't really working on your relationship. You know what I mean? Like, you have to balance out the talking and the working on the relationship and the fun stuff. And it says vacation. You might meet this person on a vacation, or you are going to go on a vacation with them. Like, you guys have mutual friends, you guys are somewhat acquainted, and they're going to be there, and that's how you guys are going to be close. There's indecisiveness, so I definitely think that this is a very distant person, and they haven't necessarily chosen to come up to you. I do feel like this person knows with the Ace of Swords that they like you, or have an interest in you, or attracted to you, but they're taking a lot of control in the situation right now with the Emperor, and not really showing that. And the Two of Coins talks about the indecisiveness. I'm also getting you should accept valid criticism. So maybe this person has a hard time of that because the Emperor is here. Sometimes the Emperor could be egotistical. And it says heartache over what you no longer have. So it's possible that you guys have broken up and this is your ex. But either way, this person seems to be heartbroken for some reason. Has to do with the golden egg. It's about, you know, releasing and moving on from the past kind of thing. And this person could still be thinking about their past, and maybe that's why they haven't necessarily come up to you yet. There's apparently forces working against you. I feel like it's the universe. I don't know if you or them has necessarily controlled the situation, but I think the universe is possibly pulling you guys apart at this point in time, if you guys were ever together before, or there hasn't been a chance for that because the universe is working on it. It seems to me that there's still a lot of work that needs to be done within this person, and that's possibly why they're keeping you separated. There's definitely a lot of hard work that needs to happen to so that a successful outcome can come out of this relationship. And there's definitely going to be news on the way for you guys. So I do feel like this person has realized this already, or will very soon with the Ace of Swords here. And they might want to say something. And that is the news. Last two here, you have situations in the balance that requires careful handling. So they're trying to carefully handle how to approach you, because maybe you guys aren't that close yet, and they don't really want to come in out of bounds, you know? And it says parting the ways of either romance or business. So yeah, for others of you, this could be your ex, and others of you, it could be not. Either way, the energies are, you know, the same if you were together or weren't together, where, you know, this person is popular and it's a religious, spiritual relationship or connection. So yeah, just take what resonates and leave what doesn't, alright? Pile number 2s. But yeah, this is your message. Hopefully this made sense to you. Maybe if you want to comment down below and talk about who your person is, I would love to hear from you. If you give this video a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel, I would like to say thank you very much for the support. And even if you didn't do any of those things, I still appreciate you for joining me today. To everyone, thank you for choosing me to be your reader. Don't forget to follow me on my socials, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. Hi, Pile 3, or the Butterfly Spirit. If you chose this pile, let's find out who you're going to date next and what your relationship might be like. So with the butterfly, it is the element of air, so that means that your person could either be a Gemini, Aquarius, or a Libra, or they could have a lot of that in their chart. Otherwise, this actually has to do with the heart. and the heart chakra. So they could be very like, they could be about like relationships and friends and doing the things that they love. They're also really, really graceful. They're also very fun and joyful. The butterfly also, of course, talks about transformation and going through really, really big changes. This person at this point in time could be going through a lot of difficult endeavors at this point in time, because being in the cocoon and becoming a butterfly is a very painful process. However, if that's not the case, then they are just a person that constantly transforms, constantly evolves from who they were the day before from who they were yesterday. So this person is always growing, they're always learning, and I feel like this is a really great energy. I do feel like this person does try to stay positive, considering the amount of patience and kindness one needs to bring to themselves when going through a lot of hardships. And so let's find out a little bit more. You have poet, expresses soul insights in symbolic language. You have hedonist, inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life, celebrates the beauty in yourself. Beggar, confronts empowerment at the level of physical survival, awakens the spiritual authority of humility, compassion, and self-esteem. So I was definitely saying that this person could be very confident, considering the fact that this butterfly goes through a lot of hardships, and I do get that from this person's encounters in their life or situations in their life. They become this very insightful, aware, philosophical individual. And I do feel like they are very creative, and they possibly inspire other people to embrace their creativity. So it's like they're confident within themselves, and I feel like this person could also be fairly spiritual. If not, this person is just very open-minded, and they inspire others to love themselves because they love themselves. This is a very nice energy. Oh my goodness. I feel like they like giving to others too, and they like to celebrate themselves. They have a large amount of confidence, and it doesn't come off as cocky, because like I said, the butterfly is very graceful. They're floating and they're fluttering, and it's not so, in your face. It's very delicate, right? So that's exactly how your person exudes their personality. They're very, very kind people, and they extend their love to others. So let's find out a bit more about your guys' relationship. You guys have the Two of Cups in reversed. You guys have the King of Coins. You have the Wheel of Fortune in reversed, the Knight of Wands in reversed, and the Judgment, along with keep an open mind, express your love, and very soon. And you also have leadership and anxiety. Okay, so I feel like this person could go through their own anxieties, because like I said, this person, in order to become the butterfly, has to go through a process that is painful. And in that time of transformation, it can be very scary. Transitioning can be very scary because it's about change. So this person could have a lot of anxieties about that. I'm also getting that This person could be some sort of leader, because they push others and they lead others to basically inspire others to be kind and be more aware and helpful, but also be confident within themselves. It's like loving others and loving yourself. That is what this person is a leader of. With the Two of Cups in reversed here, it's possible that you guys could have had a friendship or a relationship already in the past, but I feel like it just wasn't time with the Wheel of Fortune in the middle of everything, and it's in reverse. It's like luck isn't in your favor at this point in time, because someone needed to be this King of Pentacles. I'm getting that one of the people here in this situation, you or them, there could have been an issue on with Pentacles, and they needed to work on that. If not, then this relationship is going to be really grounded and really, really stable. And even if this relationship goes through trials and tribulations, you guys are going to be very, very rooted. The Two of Cups in reverse talks about like a relationship not going well. There's indifferences. The Wheel of Fortune, meaning like, you know, it's not a happy time. So when there's like a bunch of things going on, you or this person, or both of you, are going to keep going and nurture the relationship and kind of keep going. Even though this King of Coins is a turtle, it's really slow. But the great thing about being slow is that you can make sure that you're doing things right. So with the Knight of Wands in reverse, there could have been things that have been said, or someone is hesitant in speaking their mind. However, the Knight of Wands also indicates someone who speaks very harshly or angrily. And I don't know if that is also just not the right time as well. Like at this point in time, no one is saying anything, but someone does, and they want to ask for forgiveness, or they want to move on and move forward and let things go. If not, if this isn't a person that you know already, then this relationship is going to have a lot of things that are said, maybe accidentally saying things out of frustration, but at the end of the day, you both are going to love and forgive one another. You guys are going to move together, like, you guys are going to move on together, and it's like no one is going to leave anyone behind kind of thing. Like, they're not going to give up. Both of you guys are not going to give up on this relationship. The Judgment card is it's a really big major arcana to me, as well as Wheel of Fortune. The Judgment card is the 20th major arcana with XX over here, and the fact that this monkey is looking at the heavens. This could be a divinely guided situation or relationship. I do feel like this relationship is going to be open-minded with Keep an Open Mind here. This is going to be a relationship where you guys are going to show each other that you guys care about one another, and you guys are going to show it in a bunch of different ways. And it says very soon, clear and decide what you want so it comes to you now. So that could just mean that very soon this person's going to come in, because, I mean, they are the Knight of Wands here. And the Knight of Wands is someone who's quick. And if you want to talk about time frames, it's usually like a couple of days to a couple of weeks. All right? So, I also feel like that this relationship is, you or this person because of their personality, they're going to, they're not going to change you. You guys aren't going to change one another because you guys are objective about one another. And it's like you don't want to let things confine the other person. And you guys give each other acts of services. I feel like you guys do things for one another, or you have a lot of PDA, and that's how you guys show each other that you guys care about one another. So let's find out a little bit more about pile 3. So you have peace and harmony. So this is going to be a very peaceful and a harmonious relationship. I was definitely getting that already because your person is someone who's very delicate and graceful, and hypes themselves up but hypes you up. They could also be a Cancer or a Gemini, but yeah, they want things to be harmonized. With the Judgment card being here, they want to keep that stability, that peace with you. If you guys, if this is your ex, then they probably want to make peace and harmony with you. You could be dealing with a dark man or just a person with dark features, so like black or brown hair, a darker skin complexion. There's a lot of good fortune with this relationship or this person, or individually you guys will have good fortune. Even though the Wheel of Fortune is reversed, it doesn't mean anything. It just means that it's blocked somehow, but eventually that wheel has to keep turning. So there is good luck and good fortune in this situation. It says period of prosperity and abundance. So maybe for some of you guys had to separate because of needing to work on individual finances or abundance. Others of you, when you guys get together, you guys will have a lot of prosperity. A bunch of opportunities are going to open up, because that's what happens when there's a lot of good energy. More good things happen. It says affairs with your family. So I feel like you're going to get along with their family, or they're going to get along with yours. But maybe you guys are going to be meeting at some family affair, family friends kind of thing, or there's family that's involved, your individual families. There's some issue in that case, and maybe that's why things didn't work out. There's a wish that's going to be granted between you and this person, or if you have been hoping or praying, then it's going to be granted because, like I said, you guys have good fortune. And it says, don't be tempted to lower your standards. So if this person or you wasn't coming right in the past, or even if this person is new and they don't come towards you the right way, don't be tempted to just be like, oh, it's okay. No, you have to put up your boundaries with this person. Pile number 3. It says spiritual guidance and protection from harm. So I feel like you and this person have a very spiritual connection, and you guys possibly were guided to one another. I feel like because of the good fortune and the wish it will be granted, the universe is definitely on your guys' side about your guys' situation. Because like I said, both of you guys have the Judgment, or you guys have the Judgment and the Wheel of Fortune. Those are very spiritual cards to me. You guys also have Vulture, depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. So maybe you guys were thinking that someone was getting in between you guys, or there's just depression and anxiety getting away, and that's why things couldn't happen in the past. But I feel like there will be that overcoming of that with the judgment being here. And it says a journey, either physical or mental. So I feel like this is going to be a learning experience. But I also feel like you guys could be moving together, not like moving in, but like moving in this carriage together. You know, you're taking on this journey together. You also have archway. New opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. So yeah, there's a lot of, I was saying there's a lot of new opportunities that's going to happen to you guys. So that's just being highlighted. And it says persevere and you will overcome problems. So you guys are going to, like I was saying that about your guys' relationship, you guys are going to be the type of people who really never give up on one another, and you guys will overcome any hardship you guys have. It's like you guys aren't going to leave each other's sides, and you guys are going to go through everything together, and that's so fucking sweet. Oh my god. But there's financial pinch, so maybe right now there's going to be financial pinch, or maybe in your guys' relationship there will be, and it could cause some sort of turbulence. I'm also getting control your anger, you will be sorry. So I was getting anger here with the Knight of Wands. So I don't know who got angry, but be careful because you might be hurting people. You don't know what's going to happen, all right? Just try to be more practical about how you speak to one another. And it says protection from a friend, so from a powerful friend. So you guys can be being watched over with a friend of yours. Like there's a friend that is watching over you for them, or them for you. But yeah, there's a lot of protection with this connection, and that's pretty cool. That's cute. So it's being even more highlighted that you guys are guided towards one another. Pile number 3. But yeah, that's all the messages I'm getting for you guys. So hopefully you enjoyed this reading. If you want to comment down below, and if you want to comment down below, I would love to hear what you guys have to say. If you maybe know who this person is, if you give this video a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel, I want to say thank you very much for the support. And even if you didn't, I still appreciate you for joining me today. To everyone who's watching, thanks for choosing me to be your reader. But that is all I have, and I'll be moving on to the next pile. Hi, pile 4s, or the earthworm energy. If you chose this pile, let's find out who you're going to be dating next and your next relationship. So, of course, our first card is the earthworm. The earthworm is the earth energy, so your person could be either a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. I do get that this person has a lot of wonderful ideas here, and this earthworm energy is kind of shy, reluctant, and hesitant. They are very closed off. They're probably kind of introverted. They are closed off from their sharing their ideas, and they kind of doubt themselves in that sense. This person could be someone who's new at a job, and they don't think that they are capable of living up to some sort of potential. However, this person is just doubting themselves, and they are actually very intelligent and very smart, and a lot of people might think that they are those things as well. So more things about your person is liberator in the shadow attribute. You have imposing your own tyranny over those you claim to liberate, ignoring legitimate constraints. You also have Don Juan, spotlights your positive, seductive qualities. And then you also have Gambler, willingness to follow intuition even when others doubt you. Alright, so this person is obviously very, very attractive, but I don't necessarily think it's seductive qualities. I feel like it is seductive qualities, but it's also a bunch of your other qualities. This person, because of how much creativity they have, they're gonna highlight those things about you. And I feel like for some of them, they have been doubted a lot, and they keep to themselves. That's why they keep to themselves and they don't share their ideas, because once they say it, a lot of people are just like, wow, this person is crazy. Like, they're gonna do that? No, they can't. They definitely cannot do that. And they get hated on for their ideas. So maybe that's why they're so introverted. It says, imposing your own tyranny over those you claim to liberate, ignoring legitimate constraints. So what I'm getting with that is, I feel like it relates to how the earthworm naturally is with people, with others. I feel like it has to do more with the fact that they don't want to share these things. And I feel like in a way that could be controlling. You know what I mean? They're not liberating others with their ideas anymore. And they're kind of ignoring what other people have to say. So I feel like on the outside, they show this like, oh, I don't have any ideas, like, I don't really want to talk about it. They tend to look really shy, but in reality, it all is because this person has been judged a lot. But they are very confident, because otherwise they wouldn't have this ability to highlight your qualities too, you know? So they know what they have and they know what you have. It could be for some of you, here. It could be that this is other people towards them imposing their tyranny over this person's ideas. Because the earthworm talks about being intimidated too, and that's why the earthworm is so to themselves. So I feel like they've tried to control, people have tried to control them. And so they learned how to keep to themselves. So let's find out a little bit more about your guys' like relationship. You have the Ace of Coins in reversed. You have the 10 of Wands in reversed. The Page of Wands in reversed. The 2 of Wands in reversed. And the Magician. Oh my god. This is literally earthworm energy. Like, not wanting to tell you anything. Okay. You got finances and career. Give your relationship a chance. You deserve love. Oh, you got a 4th one. Playfulness. Options. And begin. Okay. Sorry, I need to fix this. So I definitely think there was finances that were involved in your connection, or that will be an issue. There is loss over here, but I feel like this is someone you already know. Why? Because you have the Magician here. Someone is already trying to manifest you. There's already someone here it's either that or someone completely new trying to manifest a relationship right now, but they don't necessarily want to give or open up. They haven't ended a certain cycle. It's like time to end a cycle, but they lost an opportunity. in this situation, and they couldn't move on, and it got to their fear, it got to intimidate them, and they couldn't move forward, they couldn't make some sort of choice. They had options here with the Two of Wands and the options card. This is someone who's trying to figure out what they can do. However, they are manifesting, and they're manifesting a new beginning with this begin card being here. They gave your relationship a chance, and you deserve love. Yeah, they want to show this to you. And I feel like they're trying to make some sort of decision at this point in time. I feel like they want to give some sort of energy, like they want to show you how they really feel about you with the Page of Wands being here in playfulness. They want to be playful, but their fear is really getting to them, and I really feel like this was a missed opportunity. Your next partner is someone who you possibly offered something to, or they offered something, but there was some sort of rejection at some point in time, or they chose something else, or they just never bothered to say anything. I feel like with the energy of how your person is, I feel like it was more on their end that they didn't say anything to you. Because of their finances, they went through some financial loss. The fact that 4 of these cards are in reverse, and the Magician here, all of these reverse cards talks about the Earthworm, and the Magician here talks about all the colors that they're trying to like constrain. I feel like they're trying to weigh out their options right now. Not saying that you're an option, but I feel like there's a lot of things that this person is going through. They could be, being told, they could be, what do you call this? Their parents could be getting in the way, telling them what to do, going out and doing something, they're being pushed to do these things. They're being controlled is what it is. And they just want to liberate themselves from that. I feel like because the Liberator is in reverse, it's that they don't feel liberated. Because of how much they hold inside. But they definitely think about the fact that they want to give this relationship a chance. They want to work on it. They want to offer something to you. They want to be flirty. They understand you deserve it. But it's like there's no movement. There's only wishing and hoping, And that's exactly what the Earthworm does. So at this point in time, they're only wishing and hoping. But because this is your next partner, next relationship, whoa, I feel like this wish of theirs is going to come true. So there is a new job or career that's being highlighted, and I feel like maybe that's what they needed to do because they had a financial loss, so they needed to focus on that. I'm getting there's an opportunity or windfall. So yeah, there's a new opportunity that they're trying to make for themselves or trying to get. It says, warning you of a problem either now or the near future. I feel like you guys could have an issue or a situation happen between you guys. Like you guys run into each other. However, it could have been about like the fact that they lost a job or needed to work on their finances and career. But yeah, I do feel like there's going to be some sort of situation where you guys could encounter each other in the near future. It says birth or conception of a child or enterprise. So I get that you guys are going to really start over, have this new beginning. Be careful, do not take risks. I feel like this person was too careful and didn't take a risk. Because their fear was, but it was fear-based. That's the thing. That's the difference about it. They didn't want to take a risk because they were fearful and they didn't have the confidence to do so. They were very burdened by a lot of things. It's going to be different for everyone, but yeah, you also have disappointment in some affair. So maybe this situation was a disappointment to this person, or you thought this was a disappointment. But either way, there was a disappointment here. I also am seeing happiness and well-being. So I feel like people are working on their happiness in here, but I do feel like there is going to be a happy new beginning in the near future. And it says someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Yeah. Your earthworm is not wanting to get out and share their thoughts and ideas. You have reconciliation and pay attention to your health. So yeah, this person or you needs to pay attention to their health. But the reconciliation is here, so that even highlights the fact that this person wants to come back. Because I said that they've been trying to manifest you. And it says a disappointment in a friend or lover. So yeah, it could have been a friend or a lover. I'm getting that the disappointment was with this person because you thought it was going to go somewhere, but it didn't because this person was too stubborn to show them their real selves. They were still very hesitant. It says increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. Yeah. I feel like this could be a learning experience, and I feel like this person needed to grow a lot. I am also getting that there's strong emotions here with passion or love. And that kind of makes sense because there's this very strong pull towards one another. And there's a lot of wands here in your guys' situation. So I do get that you guys can be really successful and have a decisive way of approaching the relationship and also have a lot of fun. You also have seek out information that will help you. So I don't know, if there was a disappointment with this person, maybe you need to find out more stuff about this person before making your decision on them, because I feel like there's a lot of things that you actually don't know about this person. And it says dealings or relationship or a woman. So the friend that you could be disappointed in could be a woman, or the person that you're disappointed in could be a woman, or there's a woman involved here, or a woman that's going to give you information that is beneficial to you. But yeah, that is it. Those are the messages. Actually, let me pull out one more. Successful outcome to your problem. So there you go. This is going to be successful. I feel that because of the magician being here, I feel like there's a wish that's going to be granted. And yeah, that's what I'm getting for you guys, pile number 4. Hopefully this resonated and it made sense to you. Comment down below if you know who I'm talking about. I love to hear your guys' story. If you give this video a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel, thank you so much for the support. And even if you didn't, I still appreciate you for joining me today. To everyone who's watching, thanks for choosing me to be your reader. Don't forget to follow my socials, and I'll see you guys next time. Hi, Pile 5. If you chose this pile, let's find out who is your next partner or relationship. So the first card you have here is the Cosmic Egg. This talks about harmony and kind of at the end of a spiritual journey. It's kind of letting go of the fact of being separated from others. This person could be spiritual in some sense or philosophical. With all the colors being here, I do get this person is very, very like balanced and creative and has a lot of ideas, or they get a lot of intuitive messages. I'm also getting that, what is this? This is about like being self-sufficient and going through with the spiritual journey and pushing forward and moving on and releasing oneself from you know, from these burdens that we put ourselves through sometimes. Basically, it's just about being free is what I'm getting. This person could have went through some sort of journey like that or came to some sort of realization, but yeah, this person is definitely awakened. So they could have some spiritual aspects to them. This person also has shapeshifter, skill at navigating through different levels of consciousness, ability to see the potential in everything. You also have child eternal, determination to remain young in body, mind, and spirit, ability to see things with fresh eyes. And then you also have child orphan in reverse, feelings of abandonment that stifle maturation, seeking inappropriate surrogate families. Okay, so that explains a lot, doesn't it? It says feelings of abandonment that stifle maturation. So I feel like this was an issue with this person before. Like they had a hard time moving on from their past, but with the child eternal here, they have that determination to be like childlike and to be very, very playful. I feel like they're very adventurous and fun to be around. So I feel that with two child cards being here and the shapeshifter, they try to shift their perspective. This person their ability is to see things in a bigger picture. They're able to possibly even manifest things that they want fairly easily. But I feel that they try to better themselves and try not to be like that. You know, they're trying not to let this get to them, their past, because with the cosmic egg being here, it means that they kind of healed from a lot of things. It could be that this person still deals with this, but regardless, I feel like they are working through it, considering the fact that they are trying to be this shapeshifter energy and being this child eternal. They're trying to stay more positive rather than negative and focused on what's happened in their past. So what else do we have here? We have 7 of Cups, 10 of Cups in reverse. Both of those are reversed, by the way. The Knight of Coins in reversed. The Queen of Coins in reversed. And then the 8 of Cups. There's a lot of stagnancy, and it seems that there was a blockage in creating this fantasy that someone wanted. There's a lot of emotions here, so you could have already know this person, but you know, they're not being practical within your guys' connection, and they're not seeing things clearly. I am getting that someone walked away from this situation. So this is someone from your past. This is someone that you have dated or planned on dating. But I get that both of you are here, and there was this lack of, like, I guess someone not being ready or grounded enough to offer something. With the 7 of Cups in reversed, this talks about, like, putting all your eggs in one basket sometimes, but it also means that your fantasies are, like, not coming true or coming into fruition. And with the 10 of Cups in reverse being here, it's like a family has split apart. There was this blockage in getting this family together. Not family together, but, like, there was a blockage in you guys getting together. And because of that, like, someone isn't delivering some sort of message that they want to. And with the Queen of Coins here, someone isn't nurturing the situation or the person. So they just left this as it is. And, like, they just walked away from it. I forgot to put these out, so apologies. Okay. So if this isn't a person that you know, you feel like you don't know this person, this relationship is something that you possibly will be like hoping for, considering the fact that the 10 of Cups is here. This is a relationship that could really make you happy. But this is just talking about where you guys are now, because you guys know this person. But this relationship could be the perfect like family that you want. And it seems to me that you guys are kind of on the same page of like wanting stability and nurturing the relationship. Someone wants to make an offer, someone would want to take this offer, but there was this breakup. You know, there was something that blocked both of you from getting to your 10 of Cups. Relationship wise, I do get that this is going to be a very stable, practical, and nurturing relationship emotionally, and even pentacles. Like, you have the emotional part and the material part of the relationship. I do get that with the 8 of Cups being here, you guys are decepting one another that you guys don't want this relationship, or someone has been hiding in a mask. It could be possible that the Knight of Coins is your cosmic egg person, and they weren't necessarily ready to make some sort of choice, so they put up a mask, and now you guys are in a separation, so now you guys are waiting for the right time for this to happen again. So the worth waiting for is here. I feel like you guys are waiting for one another. You guys are waiting for the right time to come back together. And with children being here, there's a lot of child cards being here. So there's a very childlike energy to this person, and I feel like your guys' relationship will be very childlike. It could be possible that you guys have children together, or will have children together as well. But what I'm getting at for the most part is that both of you guys are very childlike, and you guys would have that very playful and fun relationship. With protected here, I do get that this person could be very protective of you. You guys will be very protective of your guys' relationship, considering the fact that there's the Queen of Coins and the Knight of Coins. There's going to be like a really strong foundation, to the point that no one could really get in the way of that. You guys will be protecting one another and what you guys have. It's possible, and it's in the future. Well, yeah, duh, because this is your next relationship. So this is your 10 of Cups moment with this person is very protected, and it's divinely guided, if that's what you're wondering. With choice here, this resonates with the 7 of Cups, because that talks about choices. So choices could have been an issue in your guys' relationship, and it could be possible. It doesn't have to mean that there's other people involved, or, you know, they had to pick someone else over you. It just means that this person or you could have had been pulled in a lot of different directions. Like, they had to focus on their career or their money, considering the coin cards being here. It does seem to me this, or you or them, has really strong emotions for one another. So yeah, I feel like this person was pulled in different directions because they were being deceptive. They were wearing a mask, and maybe they were making choices as, you know, in the place. They were making choices with a mask on, and then without the mask, they were also making choices. And it created some sort of like too many things going on at once, you know what I mean? Like, things didn't turn out well. So that could have been one of the issues as well. But I'm going to see a bit more about your guys' connection, Pal 5. So in August, you guys could be dealing with your guys' person, or something happened in August. Either in Leo, someone's a Leo, or someone is a Virgo. You have dissatisfaction with life, cracked cup. Yeah, there's the 8 of Cups being here. Someone is being not, yeah, someone is definitely dissatisfied. Someone is sad. Someone is not hopeful. Like this energy here, the energy between you guys is very sad. And it's not the best, because I feel like you guys didn't not want to be together, you know? I'm not sure what happened in order for things to get in the way for both of you, but yeah, there's definitely someone who doesn't like, or it's possibly them. It's probably them. They don't like being away from you, okay? It says family sorrow, so they could have had family issues, or maybe they imagined a family with you, and now they're sad that they might not get that opportunity. Psychic ability, trust your intuition. Yeah, this person is definitely fairly intuitive, and maybe this is also for you. If you know who this is and you know this person's coming back, then trust that. You have man here, so you could be dealing with a man. You have obstacles to overcome, so there's a lot of stuff that still needs to be overcome, possibly individually, but also together. And I feel like you guys can do that, considering the fact you guys are on the same page and you guys want the same thing, you know? It says discord among family and friends. So family sorrow and a discord. Maybe there was a drama with your guys' friends. Maybe you guys are in the same friend group. But there's a lot of talk about family and friends, considering the 10 of Cups being here as well. You also have dragon, beware of self-delusion. So I feel like maybe this person could delude themselves sometimes, because they are the shapeshifter. Maybe the delusion is the fact that they are decepting you, they're deluding you, or they're trying to make themselves believe that they are this mask that they are showing you. However, there's going to be success in your guys' situation or relationship, and you're gonna have a lot of celebration and fun with this person, and you guys are protective from negative forces. You know, like things that you can't control, you guys are very protected. So that's another thing about your guys' relationship, protected and protected, that's being highlighted. So you guys could definitely be like a divinely guided partnership kind of thing. Maybe you had some sort of reason why you guys had to meet here, like a bigger reason, and that's why you guys are protected, because the universe wouldn't be protecting this relationship so much. Unless it's something that's legit, you know. You also have, you need to defend yourself, and it says younger man, so you might need to defend yourself from a younger man. So there's a man here. Maybe you need to defend yourself from a man. Maybe you're dealing with a younger person, and then you need to defend yourself from somebody else. You also have a marriage will take place, either romantic or business. So yeah, I definitely feel like this person really wants a family and a relationship with you. I feel like you guys already know them, and if you guys were exes or something, then this person wants to come back and try again. It says pay attention to your work. This person is just paying attention to their work and what they got, and you have marriage once again. So this is very, very divinely guided. I feel like you guys are meant to marry this person. You're the only pile that says for sure, like, marriage. So, yeah, this could be your lifelong partner, pile number 5s. So, yeah, that's the messages I'm getting for you guys. Hopefully you guys liked your reading. Please comment down below if you want to talk about your person, or if you think you know who it is. If you give this video a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel, I would like to say thank you so much for the support. And even if you don't, I still appreciate you guys for watching. For everyone that's watching, thanks for choosing me to be your reader today. But that's all I have. Don't forget to follow my socials, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Bye!